For the last 3 months, I've posted 3 short videos every day. That's a minimum of 270 videos. Here's what actually happened after doing that. We got more views, a lot more views. 500,000 more views in the last 3 months than we had in the prior 9 months of making content. Firstly, consistency. It's a huge part of it. And this is across 3 different platforms. On TikTok, we've had a video break 100,000. On Instagram, we've had a video break 100,000. And on YouTube, we've had a video break 350,000. And each one is in a different styling, but we post them across all the platforms. So first and foremost, if you post a lot more, you're going to get more views. Now, the thing is, it's not just about consistency of output, it's also about consistency of improvement within the content. If you make things that are similar in their format, and you don't continuously try to improve it, better hooks, better grabs, better rhythms, better styling, better editing, the viewership's not gonna grow that drastically. You've gotta win the algorithm first and let it know that it can trust to push your content because you're so consistent, and then you've gotta win the audience. That's a bit of a harder point. Understanding content through rhythm is what's gonna be most key. You can do something that's extremely attention grabbing and maybe have one video that randomly goes viral, but I don't think that's what your goal should be. Your goal should be to create a format that's gonna be specific enough that you can recreate and continuously have videos that get high viewership. And that's through rhythm. That's through understanding that just like music, how there are beats, there are tempos within the content. That's what you have to apply to what you make. You have to have your hook. Then you have to have what's the problem? How do you provide the solution? What are they gonna be seeing in the video? And you've gotta do this in a way that's catchy and a little bit trendy and stays within a format that you can repeat over and over. Because if your video has no rhythm, you're not gonna get more viewership and you're not gonna keep people's attention. That's just one of the main points here. And one of the biggest things is understanding in rhythm, what type of music do you like and what type of music does the audience like? That's the balance that you have to create. That balance is found in what I like versus what the audience likes. There's a ratio that you should keep in your head. Depending on how inflated your ego is, mine's a bit bigger, so I go more in the 30% range of what I like. It should be around 75% of what an audience would like and 25% of what you would like. This is to avoid burnout within your content creation. Because let's say you go 100% on what the audience likes. Great, you're getting a lot of viewership, but you hate making what you make. It's not sustainable internally. If you don't actually enjoy or feel inspiration to push forward on making what you're making, then you're not gonna do it and you're gonna fall short, and it can honestly be read sometimes through the content as well. And you don't want the audience to feel like you're being inauthentic. With AI, with all of the different new programs and all of the fucking slop that comes out of machines now, authenticity is gonna be one of the most key things in content creation that'll help you to grow and build a real audience, build real fans, people that actually wanna hear what you have to say. So to preface that again, 25% needs to be what I like. What do I resonate with? If I like plants and I want to make content about plants, maybe I'll make some videos that are focused on lilacs. That's my favorite flower. But I need to also be thinking about videos that are for sunflowers, for roses, for petunias, for baby barf. All of that needs to be a factor within what you're creating. And that's what's going to have the content get pushed out. Because if the audience likes it and you enjoy it, you can create an engine within your mind that'll help you to keep producing stuff that will get more and more viewership. That's one of the things that's really happened, is the understanding of how to create content. So I've worked with people that have 1 million followers, I've worked with people with less than 5,000, and I've created really good collaborations with both. It's helped develop a skill from making all of these videos that helps with client work, helps with companies for advertising, helps myself as well. And even on a deeper philosophical level, it helps to build a high consistency value within myself that attributes to other things becoming more consistent that help my life. So it's pretty important. And this skill is good because it teaches me how to be on the fly. Sometimes we plan the content to shoot for the next 3 days and we make all of it and we post it all subsequently throughout that time frame. That's great. Other times I've woken up late or I've had a project I've had to do and I've just had to chop out 3 more videos, which brings me on to the next pretty important part of this process. You've got to develop the guts to be attached to the process of making. And what's even more difficult is you've got to be detached from the results. We've made videos that we were 110%. We fucking knew that video was gonna get 100,000 views. We knew it was gonna do well. We put all this effort and time into it. We posted it and less than 100 views. No comments, no likes, didn't pick up, reposted, no one paid attention, no one cared. And then on the inverse, we've had videos where extremely spur of the moment, right then and there, we just record it, we just make it, we post it, 50,000 views, 200 comments. The goal is to be in the framework of creating and caring about the fact that you're creating, not caring about what the end result is. Now, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be trying to optimize to make sure that your content is going to reach people. It just means you shouldn't care or put value on what you're doing based off of how many views it gets. And that's really hard, because something that gets no views obviously doesn't seem as valuable as something that gets a lot of views. But each video you make that doesn't get views is a lesson, is a thing that teaches you that didn't work, so this may work instead. And that builds you, a foundation for a house that you can actually live in that's good. The thing I'm noticing now with this is that anybody that's just starting this process, you're not gonna catch up to me. Just like I'm not gonna catch up to the guy who did this 2 years ago and has been doing it nonstop, because I'm in an accumulation data mode at this point. My output is not gonna stop anytime soon. So if you don't wanna be left behind, or you need help with something like that, that's what we're here to do and provide for you. That's what we've gotten from posting over 270 videos in 3 months, 3 shorts a day, and we're not gonna stop. By the end of this year, we'll break over 1,000 videos that we posted, and I guarantee you we'll have more than 5 videos break 500,000 views from that process. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.